Pages is a really great tool to make beautiful workbooks and templates for your pupils to work on, whether it be a project or for something like Swift Playgrounds. They're really easy to navigate, and once you've made them, you can save them as templates and use them over and over again. So let's take a look at how. So when you open the Pages and you need to start a new document, you will come to the first page here, and there are lots of templates already made, as we've already looked at in the Getting Started video. So say for example I wanted to create a template for my pupils to work on. I might go and click on this photo book, and now this is the template that I can use to effectively create something that I can share with my pupils, and they can literally make it their own and personalize it. So straight away I've got this template here, there's a few pages there, and if I tap on the boxes I can change things here. I can say for example I was using this for Swift Playgrounds, and I was using it for Learn to Code 1. That's one way of doing it. I could literally go into this book and I could change the things that I wanted there. So say for example I wanted to change the photograph, I could just hit a plus in the bottom corner. I could add in the photograph of the background here. So that's one way that I could do it. If I go to add here on the bottom, you can see all the types of pages that we've got within this actual template. If there is a template that I like but I want to change ever so slightly, I can do this too. So what I'm going to do is, I particularly like this page here with the photograph on. Now I've added that in, as you can see it's added an extra page in here, but I don't particularly like the way it looks. So what I'm going to do is I am going to hit the paintbrush and I'm going to edit the master slide. Now this means that if I was to move this up, or if I was to add something else in here, I could save that, and when you tap it on the side to add a new page, your new page would appear here. So what I'm going to do is, I like that photograph, but I would like a space to put some text below it. So as you can see, if I change the size of that photograph, I lose a bit of space on the side. If I move it up a little bit, I do get a little bit of space there. But what I want to do is, I'm just going to create a bit of space here. So I want it to be roughly that size, so there's a bit of text. I'm going to go to arrange and I'm going to take off constrain proportions, which means I can just stretch that photograph out along the side there. Then what I'm going to do is, I am going to go to add. I am going to just add in a text box down here, and I'm going to choose insert your text here. Just something really simple. And if I even go to format the font, so I like it in graphic, but I do want it to be bigger, and I want it to be bold. If I hit done now, that's my page in my actual work. I'm just going to zoom out just a little bit. That's my page in my actual work there, which I've just made. But if I go to the plus now on the bottom, you can see that photo page, I've edited it to exactly how I would like it to look. I've just made a very quick book from one of the templates, the photo journal template, I think it was. I have inserted the pages that I like. Obviously this is just for the first lesson. I could duplicate and copy this and create this for a whole book. Now I might want to save this as a template, so I've called it Swift Playgrounds Learn to Code 1, because this will be the book that I share with my pupils when we're learning to code. And all I'm going to do quite simply is, I'm going to hit 3 dots and I'm going to go to export. I'm going to export it as a pages template, and it says add the template to the chooser, or I can airdrop this template or send it, but I'm going to add the template to the chooser. And what you'll notice is, on the templates on the bottom, it's saved into my templates now. So every time I want to use this template, I can start again from scratch and I can open up this template, rather than having to keep going in and edit the already saved document. So that's a really nice way to make your templates and share them. Once you've created your templates and your books, You might want to make it easier to navigate, so when you're trying to find certain lessons in pupils' work, you can basically go there straight away, because as you can see, I've made this book, I've just added in 3 lessons, so 1, 2, 3, and then I've added in a lot of extra pages just to show you that as it goes on this project, you could be into a lot of pages, maybe 20 plus, and you may need to find a certain page quickly, and there is a way to add a table of contents without actually having to add links, and it's a really quick and effective use of time. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to table of contents here, which is just this one here. Looks like 3 lines with bullet points, and you can create a table of contents here. So it says use paragraph styles in your document to populate the table of contents. What it means by paragraph styles is it means the style of font that have been used. If you select a certain style of font, it will create a table of contents from those font. So to check, these are the pages that I want, the ones with the lesson. I'm going to click on the lesson, so the box, that text box is highlighted. I'm going to go to format, and that means I can check the paragraph style here. So obviously there's lots of different paragraph styles, but this one is chapter. So if I go into there just to check chapter. So now when I go up to the top here, I can go to edit, and I can select chapter, and when I hit done, it creates a table of contents from all those text boxes that I've got chapter in. So say I was all the way down the bottom on lesson 12, and I wanted to see how they done in lesson 3. I can go to table of contents, lesson 3, click on that, it takes me straight there, and it highlights that part, which is basically the identifier on the table of contents. Really easy to use, really simple, especially when making templates. It's a really quick way for you to navigate and find people's work and assess it, but it's also a really quick way, if they open up their work and you've already created this table of contents, you can say we're on lesson 1 today, for example, click on lesson 1 and it will take them straight there.